So if you clicked on this video, this is what you're hoping to see. The Trophy of Eikthyr on the stone in the sacrificial circle. But how do you find it and how do you take it down? Well, the best way to find it is this little stone here on the side. If you click on that, it will register the location on your map, the closest one. And as you can see, our closest location is just down here. Now, to be able to trigger this, you are going to need to kill some deer. You need to get yourself some deer trophies. You only actually need 2. I've got 9 at the moment. And you will get these naturally because you don't want to be trying to fight this boss unless you've got yourself a full set of leather armor, which you can upgrade if you want to, but you don't really need to because this first boss is more or less a sort of tutorial boss, so it's not necessary to upgrade it. I would suggest, though, getting yourself a crude bow and getting that upgraded to level 2, because that is going to be your main weapon for this fight. You're also going to want to get some food sorted. We've got some deer meat, some boar meat, and some strawberries. So once you eat all of that, you'll see that your stamina and your health will get increased. So let's now head down towards where we need to go to spawn this boss. Like I said, this is more of a tutorial boss, so it's going to be quite easy to defeat. However, there are some things you are going to want to do to try and avoid potential danger. Because if you're not doing this well or correctly, this boss can still take you down. So we're going to head across here. These sort of structures are quite good, by the way. I've already done this one, but in the middle of these, there's normally bone fragments. And that's what you're going to need to upgrade your leather gear. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Of course, all the maps are randomly generated, so you might have some close to you, you might not. So don't worry if you haven't. Again, you don't really need it at this point in time. This should be a pretty basic first boss to defeat. I'm just ignoring everything as we go across here. So you'll see it as you come close. It'll be another sort of sacrificial sort of circle set up with rocks. And it'll be very clear what you found. And there will be a rune stone there that you can read. As you can see, it's just here in front of us. So you come into the sacrificial circle. There'll be a rune stone here with a deer on the top. The rune stone, if you read, will tell you what to do. It says hunt his kin. Now we already know that we need the deer trophies. So once you've got 2 deer trophies, just come along on to here. You need to put the deer trophies on your bar and then select the number that it is in your bar. So we want number 5. And then just back away straight away and get your bow out ready to go. You don't want to get too close to this thing. And maybe get yourself a little bit of defense as well. There you go. Now just keep hitting it with a bow is your big trick here. And just keep moving. It will try and keep hitting the electric moves. If you have got yourself a rock or something like this, that would be great. You will take some damage. It's not the end of the world. It's not that powerful. But again, just try and keep kiting it around different areas and try and avoid as much as you can. And just keep plinking it with a bow and arrow. Because as you can see already, we've taken down quite a lot of its health. It has destroyed that rock in front of us, which is not terrible. It's going to give us some stone that we can use as well, a bit easier. So again, just keep plinking it and keep running away. Don't let it get too close to you, because it can do some pretty good melee damage. Of course, its actual melee damage is a pretty slow attack, so you do get a bit of time to back away. So you will take some damage, but as you can see, it's not really done much to us. It's only taken off 4 health, so it's pretty much okay. And we're still just plinking it down with a bow and arrow, which is doing a pretty good job. I did get stuck on the rock there, which is not ideal, but again, it didn't even do much damage to us. Oh, I fell down. Which is not terrible, because again, it won't seem to follow us. Okay, it's gone a little bit out and about here. Again, it just about caught us. I didn't move quick enough there, but just back behind the rocks if you can, just to protect yourself. But you can suffer a bit of this electrical damage. It's not the major issue. Just keep running away and plinking as much as you can. And before you know it, you will be in a position to take this bad boy down. I think 2 more arrows should do it. 1 more. Ping. There we go. And the boss is down. So you want to come over to the body and it will explode as normal. Now the important things to pick up here is the trophy. And you're also going to want the hard antlers. The hard antlers are very important because that's going to give you access to the next part of the game. And that is going to give you access to making pickaxes, which is what you're going to need to start collecting the next materials, which will be copper and tin. So if you haven't already, I already have, of course, you'll take this back to the sacrificial stone. You'll mount it on the sacrificial stone, and that'll give you access to the first of the powers, which, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, next to the health bar, there is the Eikthyr power. Now, selecting this, you have to press... what button is it? I can't remember what button it is now. Is it F? Nope. It is F. Okay, press F on your keyboard. And basically it gives you the power of Eikthyr, which allows you to run and jump more without using as much stamina. I am really going the wrong way. Yeah, run and jump more without using that much stamina. So it's a really helpful thing to have. You can only use it once every 20 minutes and it lasts for 5 minutes. So it's a beneficial thing to use when you are in a bit of trouble maybe. Or when you are in a battle that you need that extra little boost for. Maybe if you bump into a troll or if you're actually fighting the next boss, the Elder. So yeah, once you get back over to the sacrificial stones, you want to go up to the one that is for Eikthyr that we started at, and you should be able to mount the trophy. And once you've mounted the trophy, that's what's going to allow you to be able to utilize the power. Well, you mount the trophy, then you have to select it as well. Because once you've killed every boss has its own individual power. So yeah, you'll come back to here. As you can see, there's a hook on this one where you have to attach the trophy. So once you attach the trophy, you can come and you can select this power. Sacrificial stone, there we go. And now we have the power available to use. Now the next one, the Elder, you're going to need to take yourself to the Black Forest. But we'll do a video on that one as well. So hopefully this has been helpful for people out there. Like I said, as long as you've got some leather armor and you've got yourself a decent bow and lots of arrows and some food, the first boss should be pretty simple to take down. But any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I can help out as much as I can. I'm still pretty new to this game myself, so I might have missed some stuff that was pretty simple and easy to do. There are ways to cheese it. If you've got a good or so map, you could possibly build something as well. I mean, you could use the hoe to lift the ground and even just have a platform to take down the boss without it being able to reach you, which is a little bit of a cheaty way to do things, but it is possible to do. But I don't think you need to. Like I said, this first boss is pretty simple to take down, so just a bow and arrow, ton of arrows, and you should have no problem whatsoever. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you've enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit the like, the subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you again next time for another video here on Valheim. Bye-bye.